Hey, what's up, you guys? Sunny from Sunny Glow LLC. And yeah, this little girl, I don't know, I just been thinking about her for some reason. So I decided to do a little video about her since you guys really enjoyed the Marilyn Monroe and the Kevin Hart girl. Thank y'all for everybody who was telling me, oh my god, he was cheating, da 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 da. Yeah, thank you for, you know, telling me that. But let's see, how you pronounce her name? Kenneka Jenkins. I am a bit tired, but I'm going to try my best to connect with her energy. If you are a medium yourself, or if you are familiar to the spiritual world, you will know that connecting with spirits can be kind of draining, one, and tricky, especially if they don't want to connect. So I'm just going to see if I am able to connect with her, or a spirit that wants to speak for her. I keep picking up like different numbers, like 2, 3, and 0. Those numbers are really popping out the most, but it's like the numbers on the hotel. I'm also seeing her like look out a window, like looking out the blinds. If this is her, she really enjoyed 4th of July. Something about like nieces and nephews, like watching cartoons, like watching Sesame Street. And this is her, she's talking about she got complimented a lot on her boobs. Something about being a Christian. She had a lot of faith, or her family had a lot of faith. Now she's showing me like closing like a casket that's like cracked, like closing it, but it's not closing all the way. When spirits show me that, they aren't okay. So if this is her, she isn't crossed over yet. She's still in shock. She didn't want, like, she was still living out her summer. Something about her preparing, like her preparing for school, or her preparing for the next chapter in her life. Something about she wanted to go to a little summer party, like a little pool party. She wasn't ready to go. She's still on earth because she's still shocked about something, about everything. I'm hearing her say Tia. If a Tia child does pop out, I guess, I don't know if this is a close friend, or if someone in the family name is Tia. Yo, I don't know much about this girl except for her name and the little video that I saw with the girl with the little raggedy orange bob and them sunglasses on, honey. That's all I know. She's talking about her neck. I don't know if she was choked, or if like she couldn't breathe, but like she's like, her neck. She will cross over. She will cross over when the time is right. Something about teeth. I don't know, she had a toothache. or if like someone knocked one of her teeth out. Let me see what the cards are talking about. Give me insight on this whole situation. Since I'm connecting with the spirit, let me just do it. What happened? Okay, gamble, but not like gamble. This spirit is showing me like a card with a spade, and if I used to read playing cards back in the day, and I would often use the spades for like misfortune. This was a misfortune that had happened, but with her showing me this card, I got the feeling of like gamble, like betting. So maybe the thing about setting her up for the $200 deal, that was true, but it was more. Someone wanted more. Someone wanted at least 600. Someone wanted 600. Someone wanted more. They were like bidding off of her, like bid, like, oh, who wants higher, who wants more? No, I'm charging you more, but I know all I got is this, all I got is this. Okay, like that's how the conversation went. So think about a bathroom, like her being sick in a bathroom, or watching someone throw up in bathroom, like having head down in bathroom. Like the toilet. Oh, like the toilet. I don't know that girl with the little raggedy ball. I'm getting the energy to like find out her name. Find out oh wait, I also saw where people, it ain't funny, but this certain video where they was like they was calling it the Irene challenge, and that's her name, and they was talking about her. But I'm gonna look into Irene. Give me insight upon Irene. Give me insight. Bait. I'm seeing a net, like bait. Maybe Irene used that girl as bait, but I feel like Irene was like low-key getting, my baby's gonna wake up, so I may have to like stop this video. But like Irene was used as bait too. Like, even though she was in on it, it's something about like she was gonna get messed up too. Like she was in trouble too. Look, see what this costs on my honey. They had a friendship. They were like not necessarily oil and vinegar, but like opposite. Like the other one was loud, the other one was quiet. It was kind of like, how can I explain this? Like an older sister, big sister, and like the big sister was grown and sassy, and the little sister wanted to be like the big sister, but the little sister had her own personality, if that makes sense. Like the little sister was quiet. I'm picking up, I don't know how old they are, I'm picking up the Kenneka was more like the little sister. She liked how Irene was like that chick, like she was bossy. She liked that. I'm picking up like boss mentality, like let's make it happen, let's make it happen. They would always like play with each other's hair, or like pick out hairstyles for each other. But there was more to them. There was like jealousy, because I'm seeing like someone was plotting. What the cards are saying right here about Irene, Irene had something to do with this. All she saw was green. All she saw was the money. There's also a guy with this too. This was a setup. This definitely was a setup, but there's more. There's more people in it. 3 guys, 2 girls. 3 guys, 2 girls. That's what I'm hearing. I feel like they like split. Here, like split money. I keep picking up like split the cab fee, split the cab fee. I don't know if they went to the hotel like via cab, or if they would always go out together and they would like split cab fees. But I keep picking up like splits. Let's split something. Let's split something. I'm getting the energy to not really read the cards, but to just listen to what the spirit is saying. Irene had a lot of trouble. She had a lot of trouble in school. But there's something about she wanted to get her life right. She wanted to go back to church. There was this trap house. She was like, either she wanted to be the queen of the trap house, she had different type of connections, or she hung around that type of crowd where it's just like live fast, die young. Yeah, live fast, die young type of deal. Irene's life isn't the best because there's a sense of her either going to jail young or getting in trouble young. And there may have been talks of her family like wanting to move, wanting her to either live with family far away or wanting to just move, relocate, because they wanted better for her. They promised better for her. But I don't feel like this may have been like an aunt or an older cousin. Because I'm hearing mom struggle in regards to Irene. In regards to Irene, mom struggle. Maybe she saw her mom struggle and that's why she got into this hustle, like let's get money lifestyle to help support the family. Mom support. Like I don't know if Irene is a mom or she had to take care of people, but like mom support is probably not strong. Now I'm hearing that song by Tierra Marie, I Ain't Have No Daddy Around, when I was growing up. So I don't know if she didn't have a family, like if family dynamic was fucked up. I'm not really sure. But they're wanting to... Okay, now I'm seeing the computer. People said... So I'm just reading this like jumpy honey. It is what the hell it is. If y'all know how I be reading, whatever spirit wants me to say is how I'm going to deliver it. But something about someone had a gun. Someone had a gun on them. Someone was like threatening. There was a more that went on at this damn party. But I feel like it was an after party. Like jump into the after party. Let's go to the after party. So I don't know if they had like different rooms, like privacy, like not luxury like hotel wise, but like the luxury of having privacy, the luxury of having different rooms. This was definitely a setup. They planned this. They were committed to doing this. They planned this. Why did they do this? Why did they do this? Camera time, shine, camera time, shine. I don't know if they wanted to be famous. Cause you know how like people like get so many views on like Facebook and YouTube. But I'm hearing like, cause I keep seeing sunglasses and like flashing lights, like famous. And that's what I'm picking up. Like, what I'm picking up, and there's this movie on Lifetime. Fuck, I don't know this movie's name, but there's this girl, and she becomes best friends with like the mean girl, popular girl at school. It's a Lifetime movie, and the popular girl's other friends get jealous, and they beat up the new girl. They beat her up real bad. This is a true story. They beat her up really bad, and they videotaped it, and they got like a lot of views. That's what I'm picking up with this. Like they wanted views, they wanted fame, like internet fame, because that's important nowadays. Like, you're popping, you get views on the internet, you're popping. You get discovered on the internet, you popping. That's what I keep hearing. Like, sour taste in mouth, sour spoon, sour taste in mouth. They probably drugged her. Let's all get wasted. Something about a light-skinned dude. A light-skinned dude. But he wasn't on camera. He wasn't on camera. He's not on camera. You're going to hear, something about this light-skinned dude is going to get caught. He was behind the scenes. This light-skinned dude was behind the scenes. He has a mustache. He's behind the scenes. He probably unwiring with this light-skinned dude. Unhooking with this light-skinned dude. Surveillance is what I'm hearing with this light-skinned guy. Suit tie. This light-skinned guy may have been connection to the hotel, because that's what I hear. Somebody carried her body. I don't know if they carried her body out of the little freezer thing or into the freezer, but they're carrying. Someone carried her. Side by side, like carried her. You guys are going to hear something about Judgment Day 3 months. Judgment Day 3 months. September, like December time, or before December, or maybe in the month of December. Something about Judgment 3 months. Judgment 3 months. But there's going to be a total of 6 people getting in trouble because of this. There's a dark-skinned girl, another dark-skinned girl, who's going to get in a lot of trouble. She has like, the way I'm describing her, it seems like it's that girl. It seems like it's Kenneka, but it's not. There's something about her like being chubby in here, like being chubby. She has like long black hair. It's weave. It's long hair. She's gonna get in a lot of trouble. Was she raped? There was a 3 other people, like a total of 3. There was different girls who were raped at this party, but they got away. Like, they're not talking. They're not talking. And in regards to rape, like like date rape. Many of them were like fucked up. But I feel like with Kenneka, she was twisted, but she kept her own. Like, she was solid. Like, she knew what was going on. Something about they looked me in my eye and took my apple. Y'all, spirits, they give me symbols that I understand. Sometimes I represent the apple as the female vagina. They took turns. They took turns. This was a setup gone wrong. But it was planned. Like, they wanted to record it, but they backed out. Somebody wanted to record like what was going on, but they backed out. This is popular. This is I don't know if raping people is popular in that area or videotaping it is popular. They wanted to make the news. But this was a setup gone wrong. Like, they wanted to hurt her. Someone was jealous and they wanted to hurt her. But it took too far. It took too far. It took too far. Even though y'all are going to hear some sort of information within the next 3 months, I feel like this is going to be all the way closed in like a year. It's going to take a year for this to like really like be done with all the way, because there's so many people connected to this. I'm hearing tea, like tea is going to be spilled. The tea is going to spill. Just give it time. Now I'm hearing Central. I believe this was in Chicago, and I believe Chicago is Central Time. So I guess like Central Time. I don't know why I'm hearing Central Time. But something about a guy with dreads. A guy with like real small dreads. Like bigger than sister locks, but small dreads. I don't know why I'm hearing Keith. A guy with small dreads and a name Keith. Or they call him Keith. Keefy. KO, some KO. Oh, this is really draining me. The doctors really need to examine her. Because I'm hearing bruise. Like wrist, bruise, wrist, neck, head. And her vagina. Alright, y'all, this is taking me in a dark place. So I'm gonna end this here, because I don't want to cry and get all emo on camera, like for real. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. But hopefully this information was enough. Hopefully it does help some way, somehow. That's what I heard. That's what I saw. And if you guys have any more videos like this that you want me to do. I actually enjoy doing them. I find them really interesting when things that I say do come into fruition. So yeah, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.